Hey everyone, welcome back. For this evening, we're going with one of my first artisan soaps, and that is none other than CAD or CAD by PAA or Phoenix Arts and Accoutrements. A lot of abbreviations there. This is in the original CK1 formula. And like I said, this is, I think, one of the first artisan soaps we ever bought. Maybe the second or third. First, second, or third. One of the first three for sure. Phenomenal scent. The leather has been whipped up in the D.R. Harris ceramic bowl. I've been really enjoying that one lately, trying to really get used to that one. The brush is the Mula hexagon. I have been really impressed with this hexagon knot. It is soft, it has a decent amount of backbone, it creates a bowl lather in that D.R. Harris bowl very easily. The razor is going to be the red IBC because I've used this for a little bit. And if I don't do it on camera, I'll be finishing off with some good old Barbasol. This one's the Pacific Rush. Sadly no longer available. This has a little bit of menthol cooling to it. So why not use menthol in March? Maybe that'll be the next thing is mentholated March. Just use menthol the entire month of March. I think we're gonna do that next year, if I remember. So like I said, this is the CK1 formula. Some people call it the cocoa butter formula or, whatever that is, but CK6 also has cocoa butter. Look at the ingredients. I think all of Douglas's past formulations have had cocoa butter in it to some extent. So she's CK1. Not CK1 Shock, the fragrance that Mel gives away on VBS Live. Just CK1. That's a great formula too. It works. I've always enjoyed CK1. I think Will o' the Wisp or Son of Clown Fruit was my first ever CK6 formulation. And I've often said that if I could get a soap in CK1 or CK6, I'd probably go CK1. CK1 is no slouch, it's a fantastic base. The blade is a brand new Feather Professional Plus, whatever they're called, I can't remember. I just put it in last night. I meant to do this shave last night. This is 48 hours worth of growth. So I went through the shave last night. But I was out participating in one of my hobbies. And I think I got home close to 1 a.m. So I showered and got ready for bed and had everything pulled out. Because it was going to be a late night when I left after work. But after I showered, I was just looking at this stuff and going, nah, I'm shutting your door, I'm going to bed. So the late night kind of made me shave today instead. And surprisingly, the extra hair didn't bother me that much. But I know if I wouldn't have shaved tonight, tomorrow, probably around 10 a.m. I'd be like, couldn't handle it. So it feels good to get this off. And using a soap like CAD, with that little barbershop type scent and Barbasol, I had to go with the Barber razor. And in reality, I love the IBC, all of that. But this red one, the Cerakote just feels amazing. I mean, the handle I have on the black one is kind of very similar to this, but the tang and everything else with the Cerakote just makes it really easy to grip, really easy to and comfortable to use. Still trying to get the goatee lined up. The goatee is obviously more than 2 days growth. Soap just seems to be a little dry. I don't think I missed it in my face. That's not on the soap, that's totally on me. I always forget when I haven't used CK1 for a little bit how thirsty of a base it really is. You know, in the bowl it looks great. Passes all the my normal bowl lathering moisture tests. But I mean, it's even running down the handle there. But I could feel it just a little on the dry side. I don't know if you heard that slight suction cupping. That slight suction cup still means it's a little dry, or it could take a little bit more water. But the good thing with this base, and most bases out there, is you don't have to pass the Ewan test in order to get a good slick base. This is plain slick. I just could tell in that first pass it needed a little extra. And that little extra here, that little extra water beforehand made a difference. Could it use more? Yeah. Does it need it? No. Pro Super. I think that's the name of the blade. So obviously want to have it used for a little bit. Not sure why. It's a nice sharp blade, it's effective. All right, now let's try to get this a little bit more. There. All right. Seems like whenever I grow the goatee, if I'm not careful, this side always gets nice and where I want it. This side kind of creeps out a little ways. Because, like I've said numerous times, without my glasses, I don't see very well. Because as I shave my head, I don't shave my glasses on. Though, if I had hair and sideburns, I could shave with glasses on and make lining up the goatee a little easier. But then I get people like J-Mac, who has significantly worse eyesight than I do. Shaves with the straight, has a goatee. He has no problem lining up his goatee. So J-Mac is far superior in lining up his goat with his impeded and with his eyesight than I am with mine. All right, against the grain. This is normally where I have issues with the first use of this kind of blade, because they go antsy. Nice, very nice. See, definitely not passing the Ewan test. Speaking of Ewan, if you're watching this Ewan, you're I gave Pete the information, the stuff that he wanted for the giveaway. And that should be going out here soon if it hasn't already gone out. So I apologize for the delay. He and I talked about a couple of things I was going to ship him anyway. And then just fortuitous he won the giveaway. So that'll be coming in the package that Pete is sending as well. And you'll know what that is as soon as it arrives. Whenever that is. Because international shipping with everything going on, we'll see. Ooh-wee. That's nice. I like the feedback on this. I'm going to use the short monkey tail. That's very nice. I always forget how nice this blade is because I don't use it. I kind of have multiple blades. Like I'll keep this blade in this razor, and in the feather I have a ProGuard blade, and in the Kai I have a Schick Pro line, and in the other IBC there's just the regular professional AC blade. So just keep the blades in with that razor and use that blade whenever you use the razor. Sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. Just press remember what blade's in what razor right now. Half the time I have to look, mostly with DE razors though. And I have a bunch of DEs loaded right now, but I can tell you what blade's in what razor. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't tell you. There we go. We'll call that good. See anything there? Yeah, just a little bit right there. A little bit clean up. A little bit right there. That was really good. All right. That's much better. Much better. Yep, that's a good one. That's an excellent shave. Love me some CAD. Love me some PAA. A little bit of cold water. We're under that, just under that 15-minute mark right now. It's amazing how fast the shaves can go. We're about to go see. So we're just gonna get a little bit of this witch hazel. Witch hazel-y goodness. Always a good chance to feel anything else that I may have missed. That feels really good. All right, now, some good old Pacific Rush Barbasol. I wish they hadn't discontinued this. It's a great scent. I love the menthol. Good. It has alcohol burn to it with the cool off of menthol afterwards. Good stuff. Man, that's I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Nice run of water a little bit from the menthol. Good stuff. Anyway, that'll do it for the shave for this evening. Again, thank you for tuning in. As always, links below to this stuff that's available. Sorry, Barbasol. Bring it back. For the Magic Cap, PAA's CAD and the CK1 formula. Use the red Cerakote, I guess limited edition, maybe. IBC with a brand new Feather Pro Super with Barbasol, Pacific Rush. Sadly, more than halfway gone. With the Mula Hexagon synthetic knot. Really impressed with that knot. Super good. And everything's been whipped up in the DR Harris leather bowl. Ceramic. Very nice bowl. Anyway, that'll do it for me for this evening. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time.